Howdy folks, and welcome to the Zombie Bunker. I just want to share with y'all my thoughts and opinion on this KAHR CM9 I've got. I've had it over 2 years, 2, 3, 4, I can't remember exactly. I didn't go back and look, but over 2. And carried it for about 2 years. Not so much the last year, but carried it quite a bit in inside the waist down home. It actually works pretty good, and there ain't but about 30 bucks. But anyhow, the KAHR. You know, it's the cheaper line. PM9's the higher one, right? This is the CM9, and I bought it because it's the closest. I like a GLOCK style, and it was the smallest gun you could get, like a GLOCK. At the time, that GLOCK didn't have a small gun. So I bought it, and let's see, probably, how many rounds? I don't know. I know I've got less than 600 rounds to it. Probably should have shot a lot more, but anyhow. Hadn't had much. I think I had 1 or 2 failures to feed with it during all that time. Last few hundred, couple 200 rounds or so, nothing, you know, 200, 300 rounds, nothing. Until today. But anyway, we'll get to that. But it's the smallest and lightest 9mm that I know of, that I like, that, how to say, just good, just like the GLOCK, and its function's the same, all but it's not got a striker fired trigger. It's got the long pull. Nothing in it. But the trigger on it, it's not striker fired. It's got a long, smooth trigger. But it works so smooth, it's actually easier and smoother to shoot than the striker fired. Because striker fired kind of builds up, and then all of a sudden it breaks. But it's just smooth. You'd have to shoot it one to see, but it is super smooth trigger compared to the GLOCK, where, you know, you push, then all of a sudden surprise break. But it works good. But anyhow, we'll get to show you the few sizes here. Some of these, what I got here. But I carried first started concealed carry, and I carried the double LCP. You can't, for size and the weight, man. Was it like, I forget how much these are, like 12 ounces. The KAHR is 16. But you can see the grip height paired. But you know, they're not, this is 380, so we don't have to compare to the 9. But it's hard to beat that when you don't want to carry nothing. And full size GLOCK 19. And if anybody knows their GLOCKs, they'll know this one ain't quite as the same as the new ones. But quite a bit smaller than a GLOCK 19. GLOCK 26, about a ½ inch shorter. The 26 actually has a shorter grip, but it's what, 21 ounces and wide. And GLOCK finally came out with something that's basically the same, single stack, the GLOCK 43. Now, it's about the same length as GLOCK 26, so it puts it at about a ½ inch longer than this CM9. But one thing about the CM9, it's a small gun, but it's got a slightly higher bore axis, what makes it taller than the GLOCK. Well, it gives look how much bigger the GLOCK. If you can tell my stupid lighting, you can tell the GLOCK has a longer grip. I'm looking at it, trying to show y'all. But if you put them on the bottom, the GLOCK has a longer grip, yet it's no taller than the KAHR. And they're pretty much close enough, same width, you can't even hard tell. So in the end all, this is probably what I'm going to go to, but I still need a holster. But this, let's see, no ambi mag release. It's only on one side. The slide stop or slide magazine, slide release, whichever you want to call it. I think they should all go to the double pin style like a GLOCK and keeps it slim. Whereas this got the big bulky slide release. But it does got steel sights, which GLOCK does not. My Tallow edition came with them. Steel sights, Trichicons. I blacked out did have 3 dots, but I blacked out mine because to focus on the front sight. But anyhow, it's another thing. So far, like I said, 2 malfunctions through there until today. I made a little bit of video just throw in it shooting it. So, and during that, I was shooting it, the slide locked back, and it didn't chamber another round. And I'm not exactly sure, but I kind of feeling my one gripe with these cars has been, and I complain about it on every video I see, is this slide stop. The spring in it. See, on mine, if you got a brand new one, or seriously, I've had mine 3 or 4 years, but it's about been like this from the start. Not quite so bad the first year, but now it's like it's just not strong enough. The design of it is it's too weak, and I don't know if KAHR has done anything about that, but I think they should. But anyhow, last round, you fire, drop your mag. If you want to go this way, over. It's so weak it don't come back down by itself. You have to push it down. And let's see, I'll show you how the takedown on it. There's 2 little marks you line up on the slide right here. One on the slide, one on the frame. You line them up. You gotta go back about 1/4 inch. Let's see if I can do it right here. About 1/4 inch, and then you push this pin out, right? See if I can do it and still give y'all. You kind of feel it pull back and feel it catch, and then you can go ahead and pull it out. Then pull that out. And pull the trigger. And jam it up on here. Let's see, I should have pulled the trigger first, right? Come on, past it. There. If you do a certain order, you get the locks up on the striker there. Anyhow, probably will edit all that out, but I've done too far with it now to get to the point of what I want to show y'all and say. The only thing that works for slide release is this little bitty spring right here. There's a little edge here that when you push it in, and I've made sure that it went under the spring. When you push it in right here, this will be a spring inside the frame. See how just pathetically weak that is? It just barely goes down by itself. And I can't help but wonder during when I was shooting it just didn't bounce up and catch the slide. But I don't know. I don't know what I was doing right here. I'm taking this thing apart, put it back together. Just push it back a little bit. I don't know if you necessarily have to. I guess you're supposed to line them up. Well, actually not. You'll go. Just get it, push it back. You look through here, you can see the hole through the frame. When you're doing it, when you're working it back, just go back just about 1/4 inch. Push pin in. And then you're going to need to go on back to the notch in the frame, which is where the marks line up. And it's right in. But to deal with that, like I said, I just don't care for that. And like I said, it didn't always do that, and it won't always do it all the time. But the spring is just weak design. Shooting, it's an excellent shooter, smooth trigger. You can hit good with it. And I was shooting out here today. When I made a video shooting, you can see the GLOCK 19 is the easiest to shoot, of course. And the 26 the next easiest to shoot. Then the 43, and then this. the 43 is smoother shooting. It's not dramatically, but I can tell, you can tell. And the OLCP is this little, it kicks hard because it's just so tiny and light. But to wrap it all up, I suppose, see anything else? Nice lightweight, 16 ounces, small. It shoots good. It's got smooth trigger. It's accurate. Other than this issue with this weak. And like I said, if you always use this slide release, no problem. Well, it's hard to do with with empty mag, but see now I jumped it a little bit and it went on. I just think that spring needs to have something to do. And this corner, when I first got it, this edge right here on the ejection port is so sharp. I mean, if you hit it, it pretty much cuts you. So I took a file and smoothed it out. Whether y'all do that y'all's guns or not, don't matter. But you can do it neatly so you don't even notice it. Sand it, file and sand. But anyhow, and it only the CM only comes with one mag. I did wind up buying an extra one. One mag. Like I said, carried it for a year, pretty steady. Last year on my job, I can't. It's just I keep it like a, you know, it's pretty much hid in my glove box, not my glove box, but hid in my truck right now. I got a compartment. Stays in there, so it's close by. And you know, when I go in the house, I got other guns. So and shooting, like I said, probably 500-600 rounds tops, probably. I'll probably move on to carrying this GLOCK because it's, I mean, none of the issues that this has that you cannot make the GLOCK do. The GLOCK, and it shoots a little smoother. It's accurate too, and it functions better. It just does. So there's really no point either to just sell this car. I mean, you know. And if another thing here on the triggers wise, if I don't recommend carrying no gun unholstered, but that's up to y'all. But for people who are not real familiar with these striker fire triggers and stuff, you know that you can bump a striker fire trigger and make it go off. You're not going to really bump. It's a long, deliberate pull, but it's not stout like a revolver trigger. If anybody shot one, they know what I'm talking about. But if you ain't never shot one, it's just a nice, smooth. It even breaks less than the, I forget how much I'll say, wrong if I say, but actually breaks less than the GLOCK triggers. But I've been happy with it. But you'll see in this, I'll try to get this shooting in with it where I shoot all. So I tried to get the up into the frame and show the ejection port, and the sun's in my eyes and I have to shoot one-handed, and this one fails one time. And after I got through filming, I shot it on, a couple more mags to it, and it did it once more, and then it didn't do it no more. And I can't help if it synced. And I don't think I was watching when I was shooting after I got off camera to make sure I didn't hit the slide release, and it locked back before it chambered around. Still, the mag wasn't empty, is what happens in the video. And I don't know what caused it. All I can figure is that this is so weak a spring, it bounced up. I don't know. Maybe I did bump it. But like I said, I shot it some more after the video, and it did it again. And then probably 3-4 more mags, and fine after that. And what else was I going to add to that? Oh shoot, that was something else I was going to tell you. Now I can't think of it. But, dang it. Gotta make notes, I guess. Went on my video. Oh yeah, I was keep so you can watch the recoil, and I had the sun's blaring in my eyes, so I'm trying to hold. I usually would shoot it 2 hands. So, and I thought maybe maybe a limp wrist. No, well, limp wrist, it wouldn't have locked open on the last round, so it wouldn't that. And I even tried a couple mags limp wristing it, and it would function every time. You couldn't get it to quit limp wristing it, so I just figured it's got something to do with that slide stop. But anyway, rambling here. Like I said, anything else y'all would like to know? I don't hear nothing. Okay. Like always, I figure I'm leaving something out, but I don't know, you can try it. In my opinion now, though, I mean, I like the gun a whole lot, but this is better. The G43 is better. That's the bottom line. It's just better. And people talk like, did I tell y'all this about the high bore axis? Well, you know, these guns weigh the same. They're both 16 ounces, right? Well, I'm shooting the same ammo, that 115 Perfecta, Tula Perfecta. This one kicks slightly harder. Now, why would that be? But it does have a higher bore axis. It's not a whole lot, but it's, you know, it does. So, it's a little bit shorter barrel, but they weigh the same. So, I don't know. Take that for what it's worth. I don't care for higher bore axis. That's one thing I like about Glocks. I mean, Glocks, nothing special about them, but nobody's really beat them yet. They've equaled them, probably. Close, but not in a total package, like that SIG P320, whatever it is. But it's probably a great gun, but I can't stand the SIG high bore axis, so for what that's worth too. Why design something that's, you know, it's like this? Why design these big old levers for takedowns and side stops when you could go with this double pin, double locking block style like the Glock has? I mean, it's thin and simple. Anyhow, let's see if we complain about anything else. Like I said, this will get retired, I'm sure now. Probably I don't know, G43 is better. And like I said, I haven't carried it yet, but it's not going to carry any different. I'll pick out my holster, and I'm going to try to carry this G26 some, and because, I mean, like I said, capacity wise, same size, a little thinner. Alright. Okay. I'll let y'all see the gun. All these Glocks, great. The KAHR, it is a great little gun. I'll probably send it back, let them check this out, and I may be the same design as everybody else's, unless they put some more attention into these new models. Why would it be any different? And if you like using a slide saw, anyhow, I like to be able to do it any way I want to do it. You should be able to. I'll let y'all get out of here, and if you made it this far, thanks for watching.